Good afternoon, I'm Bryce, and today I'll be talking about cybersecurity in everyday life. It affects almost everything that we do. It goes from using our phones and our computers to shopping online and managing bank accounts. In this presentation, I'm going to be trying to explain why cybersecurity is so important and some of the common online threats and a few simple ways that we can all stay safer online. What is cybersecurity? It protects computers, networks, data. It prevents unauthorized access. It's used by individuals and businesses. It's very important in everyday life. It's the practice of what I just said. It protects computers, networks, and personal information from hackers and other online threats, and it helps prevent unauthorized access or unauthorized people from accessing sensitive information like passwords and personal information. It's not just important for large companies. It's something that we use in everyday life. Whether there goes from checking emails, shopping online, or even using social media. That's why having cybersecurity habits are so important. Um, Next, why it matters. You want to think about, like I said, online banking, shopping online, or shopping in general. Social media is something that we use every day. School and work, you put your information in for both of those, and personal information that goes to everything. It matters because almost everything that we do today happens online. We use a lot of online banking. We shop on all kinds of websites. We use social media every day. We use computers and the internet for school and work where personal information and important information is getting stored. And if it wasn't protected, it could be stolen or misused. That's kind of why practicing the good habits are so important because it helps maintain all of our information that we do have um, protected. Common cyber threats. These are just a few of them that I know of. Phishing emails, malware, ransomware, identity theft, and weak passwords. There are a lot of common ones. The phishing emails is fake messages that try to, trick people into giving personal information. I've had a few of those. I'm sure everybody has. Malware is a harmful software that can infect a computer and steal the information or damage the files. Um, the ransomware, this is a type of malware, kind of the same thing, but it locks the files until payment is made to unlock them, which is kind of crazy. I haven't had that happen to me. Identity theft happens when somebody steals your information and they pretend to be you, which is kind of common, I guess. Happens to more people than you'd think. And then weak passwords, it just makes it easy for people to access your accounts, which is why using the stronger and unique passwords are super, super important. Good ways to protect yourself. I've said it already like 4 or 5 times, but strong passwords and unique passwords. You don't want to have weak ones. Updated software that kind of prevents things from outdated and easy to get through. Don't click suspicious links. Try to stay on secure Wi-Fi and multi-factor authentication. There's plenty of ways that you can protect yourself online. Um, being all of these using different passwords for different things, keeping all your software updated to make sure that it helps fix security issues, and definitely avoid clicking any suspicious emails, links, or any suspicious links or emails from people that you have no idea who they are. And secure Wi-Fi, you want to try to avoid the public use of networks. I know sometimes it's hard, like at a hospital, it's kind of like a public network. um, I work in hospitals a lot, so I get that, but you have service in places that you need to reach out to somebody. And then last but not least, the multi-authentic factor authentication. It adds an extra layer of security to your already set password, which I use for school, email, work login, all kinds of things. A real world example would be the MGM Resorts cyber attack in 2023. It started with social engineering. The hotel and casino systems all went offline. Guests experienced major disruptions and there was millions of dollars in losses for the company. And that kind of shows you why cybersecurity is so important. It started with the social engineering, like I said. They tricked somebody into giving them access instead of breaking into the system directly. And that resulted into all of the systems going offline. And then all of the guests expecting major disruptions, and the company lost millions of dollars. It shows that companies can also become victims of cyber attacks. It's not just us, it's a lot of other people as well. Um, Companies being one of them, and they're a bigger target, I feel like. The future with cybersecurity, smart homes are becoming big, ring camera, all of these things, cameras, Wi-Fi, um, fridges, cloud computing, big thing, storing information in there, more connected devices to the internet, a lot more career options because it's getting so big and so important that people need it. And then artificial intelligence, which has just blown up over the last few years. Um, as it improves, it's going to keep coming more important. A lot more people are going to be using all of these things, and it's just a lot. And artificial intelligence is changing cybersecurity because it helps detect the threats faster, but it can also be used by hackers. And because of that, it's becoming one of the fastest growing career fields. And it is going to continue to be important in the future, no matter what, with the way that technology is going and growing. My conclusion, to finish, I've always enjoyed cybersecurity, and that's one of the main reasons that I chose this topic. It's something that affects all of us every day in everyday life, and that's whether we realize it or not. Simple habits like using stronger passwords, avoiding suspicious links, staying informed can make a big difference on what you're looking at, what you're clicking on, and how things work. And as technology continues to grow, cybersecurity will only become more important in both our personal lives and our future careers. It affects everyone every day. Small habits help prevent a lot of attacks, like stronger password, um, email, spam filter, trash, staying informed, trying to keep up with things, paying attention to maybe the news and things like that. And then technology is just always going to grow for the rest of our lives and afterwards. Um, that's kind of my presentation on cybersecurity. Uh, I appreciate you. Thank you. You'll have a good night.